So we've taken that off there, but here I am Saturday for the late show. Do stick around. We've got a Minus Reels game show coming up. You know, I am effectively the warmer-back. I'm going to warm you folks up. Oh, nice and toasty. Yeah, so my comedy booby trap, for those of you who haven't seen it before, basically what I do is I take 5 thoughts from my day, and I try and spin them into the comedy gold that's lining Consternate's jacket. Look at this jacket. Goodness me, it's gold, it's love, it's, oh my goodness, it's everything I've ever wanted to be. And Dreamer 564948 is here. I actually have my bank account details, but anyway, lovely. Hate to see you go, but love to watch you leave. Yeah, well, what do I say? Constant, do unmute, Jay Yaztez. I know you're all out there in different parts of the real world doing strange things. You're ice climbing, you're making fresh pasta. You're basically screwing a unicorn. I don't know. I know those bleating noises from the unicorn could be very disturbing. But I would say,
you have a camera on in
down,
my room, don't you?
You have your camera on in your room? Mate, I'm standing outside your house. I'm going to tap on your window now and make you really scared.
Oh, boy.
There we go. But yeah,
he really did.
Meow with the devil cat on her chest. But that's what I was saying. And Rebecca as well in a lovely dress. That's absolutely beautiful. It's it's a Christmas dress. It's the Christmas spirit. Here we go. Yeah, everybody's here. Rock on, what was I saying? Well, that's right. So do unmute and share the laughter. As I say, best lines often come from the audience in my comedy booby trap. There's no promised laughs, right? I'm not taking my polished material. Yesterday night, lots of my polished material was being done. And that doesn't matter if it gets talked over. What I'm going to do is just take, thoughts from my day. Try and spin them in the comedy gold. 5 of them. I don't know. These are from yesterday. Let's see how it goes. Let's just sort of connect in with hot salsa there. Are you a fan of salsa? Do you like, I guess from your name, it's hot salsa. You really love the hot salsa, do you?
Every time I walk over here.
Every time you walk over here, you love the hot salsa. I guess I can't stay away from the hot salsa. Actually, I've got a hot salsa story. I was making hot salsa today, actually. No word of a lie for my family, making hot salsa. And I was cutting up a lot of chilies, as one does for making the hot salsa. But, and I hadn't washed my hands. But later on, my bottom was a little itchy, and I was having a little scratch. And, oh, my God, there was some chili left under my fingernail. Oh, my goodness. That's really, what I say is, like, really scrub under your nails after you've been making salsa. Wouldn't you agree, hot salsa? Okay, I mean, there was... Is this horse's penis on? Come on. Can people hear this? Basically, that's my ring of fire. No? Okay, all right. Well, look, let's talk about fisting. I think everybody here, you're fans of fisting. You like a bit of fisting, don't you, Meow? Definitely, that's right. I mean, you meet someone in the street, and I think rather than this handshaking, you want to give them a fist, don't you? Fist bumping. Fist bumping, that's what I'm...
Oh,
fist bumping.
Okay, I'm with you now. I was thinking...
You're not a fan of fist, but you like fisting but not fist bumping, or which way around is it? What if you fist... Do you think you could fist bump somebody while you were fisting them? Would that... I mean, I guess you've got 2 hands.
What,
so you
from
could...
inside?
No, I suppose that'll work.
Like I said, best lines covered. Who said what from inside?
Yeah.
Was that Tiano Macho? I think he gets the best line from the audience award there. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's interesting where your mind went. I mean, I was thinking, imagine that you're just, of a day, you're basically, you're fisting somebody. And then like, if they've got a hand free, you could sort of fist bump them, couldn't you, at the same... But I guess Tiana Macho, in order to do it from inside, they'd have to force their hand all their way down their throat, wouldn't they? To kind of meet in the middle.
I'll just fist bump myself, straight in,
Sorry, I'm laughing so much. I can't. My brain's not working. What's to say that again? What are you saying? Straight in?
I'll just fist bump myself,
Oh, do you? Right.
Yeah. One in one end, one in the other.
You could do it, mate. Sorted.
I guess no, you're right. You don't necessarily need a partner. You have got 2 hands. You've got two orifices. You could be.
I've got 2 hands, not a body. I'll just do it.
Fist bumping yourself. I mean, maybe that's why sometimes these avatars do screw themselves into rather strange positions. Is that the self-fisting motion that does that? Do you think it's?
Maybe so.
Maybe so. I mean, it could be. It would explain a lot. Guys taking photo. I mean, are you guys taking photos of me or photos of yourself? I would say, dude, take. Yes, photos of me. Yes, right. Post them. Yes, yeah. Yes, photos of me. Yeah, post them on Instagram. Tansaku.com. No, I don't have Tansaku.com. Instagram.com/Tansaku. Yes. Actually, I was just watching. Jay Yaz Tess, you just reminded me because from behind you look just like I've forgotten her name now, Nova something or other. I was just watching Deadpool versus Wolverine, and they've got. Say again.
Can you sign my tits?
Can I sign your tits? I can try. There's this barrier that prevents me. I'll come out and high five your tits in a bit. Mate. I am a huge fan of tits. They're great. Okay. Well, I tell you, I was in a funny mood this evening because I've had a run of really good gigs, and I haven't done the sort of comedy booby trap. But I was thinking, I don't know. Does it need to be polished material? And I was a bit thinking, well, here are my thoughts. And we've fist booming. That's what I was thinking. But actually, I've completely missed. We've had so much fun with fisting, haven't we? Meow. And fist bumping, haven't we? I forgot to actually what I was talking about is about the fist boom or the fist bump boom. You do this thing where people do like come on, Deanna, come on up to do a fist. Come and fist me. Fist bump me. Here we go.
I'm trying.
There we go. And you boom, and then you go. There's this sort of boom that you do. You do the bump.
What was that?
The bump and then there.
Yeah.
God, did that? Your eyes went really wide there, Rebecca. What's happening to you? Is someone fisting you? You really know it. The pro was capturing some sort of strange expression there. I don't know. You'd be impressed if somebody was. Well, you can pay people for these things these days. It's
giant what's it?
Eating your own what's-its.
Giant what's-it.
I didn't realize that they could reach that far. That does that. Okay, well, in the privacy of your own home. Also, yeah, but so the thing that I was kind of go there with is just I prefer the straight fisting. Do you know what I mean? Not this sort of booming. And then some people you just fist them and then they boom, and it's kind of. Anyway, well, I think we've had enough fun of that. Let's, and I was Jay Yaz Tez is now, with taking his sexy tits off somewhere. So let's ask Oliver Batchelor, dude, how's it going? Are you? No. Now that's you say a person's name, he says for fuck's sake. What's that? Am I getting the sense you don't want to talk to me, Oliver?
No, I love you. What do you want to know?
Oh, well, I was just going to... I think we spoke before, didn't we, about what an amazing bachelor you are and how you have a bachelor pad and these kinds of things.
Did we? Yeah, we
Really?
Maybe not.
I remember.
What I'm going to do... So what happens at the Comedy Booby Trap is I take 5 thoughts from my day and I try and intersperse them with thoughts from other people's days. So has anything exciting happened to you today? Are you based in the States? Whereabouts in the world are you?
I'm in England.
You're in England? Yeah, okay. And so I guess with no Thanksgiving, how was your Saturday so far in the UK?
Absolutely terrible at the minute. So.
Really? Why so? What's dragging you down?
The weather, really.
The weather, not to be specific. Is that like there's like some someone suing you for sucking off their kid, but the weather is what you want to sort of pull that.
It's not that bad. It's just.
It's not that bad. Someone's suing you for sucking off their wife. It's not like and she's.
That's a different story.
Oh, is it? Yeah. No.
Oh, we're getting
There's
down
all sorts of
and
exciting
dirty
stories going on here, but the weather's. What is it about the weather that's getting you down?
I'm only taking the mic. No. Stop looking. Everyone's looking.
Okay, sorry. Okay, we focused too heavily on the legal procedures that Oliver Batchelor's going through. We didn't want to make him feel uncomfortable. That's absolutely fine. Whatever's going on in the legal framework, I'm sure he's going. I'm sure he's going to be exonerated. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Look, let's move on to my second thought of the day, which this is a bit of a strange thought. There's a lot of boings going on in the background. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe I press this button and that gets quieter. Okay, right. Yes. So everyone, who here's got parents? Anybody got a mother and a father? Anybody?
Oh, no.
Just a few of you? Yeah, mothers and fathers? Yeah, right.
Half and half.
Rub it in? Is that how the mother and
Roughing in.
Some people are orphans.
Any orphans in? Any orphans in? Have we got a bit of orphan? Orphanage. Oliver's an orphan. Is that? Are you suing your? Have you got divorced from your parents? Is that the?
They're dead.
Okay. Yeah, mine too. There we go. So mine are dead. Yeah, mine are dead as dead things. There you go. There you go. Solidarity, brother. We're orphans. We're orphaned. Fisting, you got to fist when your parents die.
Yeah, well,
it is a rule. But no.
What's that?
But so, like, what I've realized though is that if you think about it, right, all of our parents, right, like, well, for all of us, are two parents, the mother and father. For those who have mothers and fathers, they must be, unless you're like sort of like it's a special. They've been, lesbians who've been impregnated by different men or what have you, which it is perfectly fine, of course. Is that your parents must be distantly related to each other if you think about it, like genetically. If you go back another, like, for example, so Steve, your parents weren't cousins, were they?
Yes.
Well, you say no, but what you mean is that they're not first cousins, right, or second cousins, right? But they would have been nth cousins, where n is some number, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah, true.
Indeed. So everybody's parents must be cousins to some degree, right? So we're all at some level inbred. Some of us more than others. Like, if you go to Norfolk, lots of people inbred. What's that, Deanna? Side conversation going on. Who knows? I mean, the 80s were such a blur.
I think he is. I think he's your dad.
Could have been. Easily done. Scott is here. Scott. Yes, everybody, it's good. Guys, would you come in close and let's have a little rub of the barrier. Imagine that you've met your, 15th cousin and you decided to have children, right? And so you're giving them a nice back rub in a prelude to impregnating them with your seed. So that's right. Yes. Faster. Yes. Imagine that seed becoming millions of offspring. Yes. Comedy booby trap. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I think it's. Again, it's not necessarily a very funny thing, but I think you have to realize that we are all distantly related, are we not? So, for example, Meow, you might be my 17th cousin, yeah? And Rebecca, my 19th cousin. 15th. There we go. Well, these things are to be debated. We're all one big happy family. And actually, it reminds me, I used to have a whole joke relating to that, but I've completely forgotten what it is. But there we go. I'll have to look that up at some point. But less funny than that is I've realized that if you think about it, all the animals must be our cousins to some degree. And actually, if you think about it, go further back, every little atom molecule, I mean, it doesn't really work in virtual reality because there's no atoms here, but the table, the chair, if you think about it, we're all, basically the same elemental particles that originally formed in the Big Bang, right? That gradually split apart. So it's like you are a millionth degree cousin with the chair.
Oh, shit.
There you go, so like next time you sit on a chair, you're sitting on a relative.
I knew I loved that.
Yeah.
That's why we love Scenic, because it's part of our family.
So the Scenic, but that's the interesting thing. I was thinking about that, because it's like in virtual reality, there's no actual physical things here, right? Like for example, the table that Stephen is standing on doesn't literally exist, does it? It's like he hasn't got a leg to stand on. No. But see, what do you think with the table?
God, no.
This is the reaction, of course, that every comedian looks for: is people sort of like laughing in disgust and saying, "No, please stop." Yes, no, that's just it's the court case. No, but it's interesting because, like, effectively, the table that he's standing on, the thing that's our cousin, is not a table per se, but it is actually the electrons moving through the wires that are allowing his avatar to stand there. He's cousins with the electrons. See, it all goes back deeply, darkly to the Big Bang. There you go. It's
by your logic, then. By your logic, when you wipe your ass with bog roll, are you wiping your ass with your fucking grandma?
Pretty much, yeah. And something for cycling. If your grandma's died, think about it. If you want to honour her memory, if you really want to honour her memory, you really should be reusing, parts of her skin, and shouldn't you? Because otherwise, it's like, this is the way that we save the environment. We turn the old people into toilet paper. Yes, there we go. Brilliant. Another double fantastic line there from Diano Makino, the Kid Machismo. There we go. Let's go on for someone else. Dreamer, how has your day been going? Hey there, Dreamer. Lovely outfit, by the way. You're muted, yes. So you were doing a mime class. You were doing a mime class with a clown who was showing about how to help a kitten.
Sorry.
On the phone. Okay, so you can't talk now. All right. No problem at all. This happens a lot in comedy clubs. You find the audience often on the phone. Meow, how has your day been going? How has your Saturday?
Oh, God. Boring. Been stuck at work.
You've been stuck at work. So, and you've been serving pizzas, because we know now these pizzas, And what's boring about it? Are people giving you? I guess maybe if they were giving you abuse, it wouldn't be so boring. But it's just are the people just like it's a kind of a monotonous repeat of like, I'd like a pizza. Here's a pizza. I'd like a pizza. Here's a pizza. I'd like a pizza. Here's a cat.
Not the customers. It's the staff.
It's the staff.
It's the staff. You can't get the fucking staff.
You know that, Steve. You know what we're talking about. You can't get the staff. This is and what is it? These are the people. Although they do get bored and
things at each other. Yeah.
Do they? That sounds quite exciting. Did you have? So was there a food fight going on today?
Yes. Sounds fun.
One of the staff decided to throw a can of Coke at another staff member, and the can of Coke exploded all over the kitchen.
Right, goodness me.
Yeah.
That sounds, as far as food goes, because of the can of Coke, that'll hurt. I mean, if you got like a bit of cheese, a bit of toppings,
it doesn't go cheese, it goes a full can of Coke.
Yeah, that's kind of aggressive. Was anybody injured?
It's very, no one got injured. Everyone just like sort of laughed. It was quite funny, to be fair.
Okay, well, did it? So the day's gone from boring to actually you had an exciting food fight. That was the highlight. The food fight in the pizza. And mess, and then you had to clear up the mess.
3 days a week.
Goodness me.
Food fights 3 days a week.
Food fight 3 days a week to deal with the monotony. I mean, clearly for comedic purposes, I've got to focus in on that. But the monotony is there. I mean, are you actually making the pizzas, or are you like ringing up the cash?
I'm usually doing the prep work.
The prep work. Okay, and tell us about the prep work. What does the prep work involve?
You know, I'm sort of like chopping all the things up. You know, chopping the mushrooms.
Okay, it's like yeah. Okay, but you're working with fresh food then.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, get some
fresh food. Yes, definitely.
So you must be like getting pretty speedy with the old, like two gun. It's not guns, are they? The knives.
Fair. Over the last few months, I have sped up. Definitely so.
There we go. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, you could mix it up. Instead of knives, it's like, you shouldn't bring a knife to a gunfight. Guns, basically, you want to be doing like kind of like, they're basically set up as a shooting range, right? Come in there with a shotgun, like somebody throws in, what do you topping? They throw in like a salami and you're like, and that, and
oh, mate.
But yeah, and then a big bowl of, big kind of like Edam cheese. It's like, pull! That's what you need, right? Turn it into a spectacle for people to... That's right. Show them like guns and ammo, pizza parlor. Oh. There you go. I think again, Steve, we need some
weirdly wouldn't be out of place at my work. I swear to God.
There we go. This is what you got to do. You're still watching Deadpool too much. Okay, right. What am I doing? Okay, let's move on to my third thought of the day. Oh, that was exciting with those guns. Goodness me. Horses beaming. So, what am I talking about? Yeah, hearts. In emoji land, I think I've talked about this before, but emojis, emoticons, whatever there's. We don't. I guess we have. What do we have? We have these. Yes. I used to have it set up so I could do a heart, but have you noticed like, what is it in kind of like WhatsApp and all this that and the other? The people are going absolutely nuts with the red hearts, aren't they? Is it just my? Yeah. No, you're saying Rebecca? Yeah, Ash.
Blue and purple for me.
Well, that's the thing. There was sort of a phase where people were kind of like, well, I probably shouldn't use the red heart of love, the Valentine's Day symbol, to respond to somebody saying, would you like a Coke or whatever. I mean, you should probably, save that beautiful sort of like special romantic love for those special romantic people. And so there was a kind of period of purple hearts, wasn't there? And green hearts and blue hearts. I think people have just given up. They're just doing red hearts. Are you a red heart guy, Stephen? Are you hearting all these messages in your WhatsApps and this? No? Yes? No? You do now and again? Yeah. Did you not think it's cheap? You don't think it's cheapening romantic love to like sort of your grandma says, "Oh, I love that potatoes," and then you put the red heart on it. It's a bit. I don't know. For your grandmother, fair enough, but Yes. No. I mean, I think that is how we define emoticon, isn't it? Really? Yeah, so I mean, definitely true. Does what it says on the tin. I mean, and I'm all for those expressions. I mean, this is the thing is, thumbs upsies. There was a period. This was like in the 80s. This is what like the kids were doing on TV. It was like, yeah, thumbs up, yeah, thumbs up. And then basically, I could say in the 90s and zeros and so on, nobody did thumbs ups at all. There was no thumbs ups going on. People might do, a colon minus, parentheses,
like
a sort of a sideways smiley face. But there was no thumbs up. Do you remember?
No,
there was no thumbs ups going on at
There
all.
was. Don't lie. The
Was
thumbs
there?
up was a bracket. Y bracket. That was a thumbs up.
Bracket.
Oh,
Was
that's
it?
true. That's true. It
Yes,
was.
on MSN Messenger, that was a thumbs up.
Okay, fair enough. I never saw it, therefore it didn't exist. Okay, for the purposes of this show. Right?
Sorry, Grandad.
But then, like it all came back. Like basically, for me, it was like in the 2010s, using Slack and then ultimately WhatsApp and everything. Suddenly, thumbs up was everywhere, and it was kind of like, oh, this is a bit retro. Bringing back the thumbs up. And like, you know, I like the thumbs up. I use a lot of the thumbs up. The thing is, though, I feel like I've been trumped by the hearts now. And I'm starting to feel like basically at work, this is on the work teams thing, right? People are going like, oh, you know, I've managed to, you know, fix the production computer build. And then like, basically I'm putting a thumbs up on it, right? And then 4 people on my team are putting hearts on it. And I'm kind of like, it's got the county thing and it's saying, look, 4 hearts. And I've just put what I thought was a professional thumbs up on it. But I start to, and it's now, the thumbs up seems like it's a bit kind of sarcastic. It's kind of becoming, yeah, well, you've done that. But it's, I haven't actually managed to express my love. No love there, no love. I'm starting to feel inadequate. I'm starting to feel that the thumbs up is inadequate. Anybody with me?
No.
Shall we?
I do kind of agree with that.
To get the pitchforks, let's destroy and kill the heart people. Destroy and kill the heart people. Yes. No, okay. I think we need a kind of a different. I feel like we need to evolve the thumbs up, but it doesn't need to be the kind of red. What do we need? We need something like actually, I probably need to have like the people have done this is have an emoticon of my face. Basically, I want a little thing with a little beard of me going. Well, no, that can be done. Work. No, that's not going to work. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something in between, something exciting that's like. Can we invent a new symbol with a kind of I guess the fist is it's like fisting. There we go. The upwards fist. There we go. That's going to be the new thing.
There's the upwards finger.
There is. You can't do the right thing in here. So what are you saying, Deanna?
The upward fist, you said. The upward fist.
The upward fist. Right up. I mean,
basically.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I have to go back to actually Deanna's. I think internal fist bumping. That's it.
Yeah,
basically, you want the internal fist bump.
Got a meet in the middle,
like
dude,
they meet in the middle, fists from up and down. There you go, like this.
Right in the pancreas.
There's
Of course, the
always
diaphragm could get in the way.
Genmojis.
Say again, emojis. Emos. What?
The Genmojis through Apple Intelligence.
Oh, I don't know. What are they? I've not heard of these. Is that like Ewoks from
It
Lord of the
allows you
Rings?
to be able to create a new emoji, whatever you want it to be.
Oh, really? Fantastic. Oh, well, I'll have to. Well,
all need
there we go.
Apple emojis
We've
to
got
make
it.
the
You know,
double fist
Apple as always have sorted us out. Did everybody enjoy the Ewoks in Lord of the Rings? I thought they were the best features. Yeah, I know was that the Hobbit. Anyway, I should know that. Look, yeah, people, how you've been experiencing Thanksgiving? Have you been giving thanks for anything in particular this week?
Thanks, it's over.
You're not a fan of Thanksgiving.
No.
Oh no! Have you been doing? I mean, is there something equivalent? Because in the UK, if you don't like Christmas, we say bar humbug. If you're an American who doesn't like Thanksgiving, is there some sort of stereotype of what the people who don't like Thanksgiving say?
Hey, you say fuck off Thanksgiving.
You know what? I guess I don't know. I've never really heard anything before, actually.
Okay, so we'll have to invent a stereotype there of like, what do you say?
Yeah,
So if bar humbug is to Christmas, something like,
Fuck Thanksgiving.
give me back my country, you
Thanksgiving.
fucking British people. So sorry, a second.
Fuck Thanksgiving.
No Thanksgiving. Yeah, death to Thanksgiving. There we go. Death to that. Yeah. Oh, actually, so I was speaking to somebody who's he's British, but he's got an American wife, and they're living in the States. And I was talking to them about Thanksgiving
thanks,
Day, and he was saying that his wife is quite
Maybe it's someone
anti-turkey. Yeah, I don't know. Are you a fan of turkeys? You like turkey?
They're okay. I
Seems
mean,
to-
I like
they're-
turkey.
You like turkey? Okay. No, but so this guy was saying that his wife was a bit anti-turkey, and I was saying like I didn't realise that you were married to such a bigot. You know, because I mean, like turkeys are people too, right? I mean, come on with all this anti-turkey, like misogynist kind of like no, look, turkeys are people too. Are you a fan of turkey, Scott? Did you have turkey this week?
Yes. I did,
Yes.
but it was a sandwich.
You had a turkey sandwich. Okay, that doesn't sound very elaborate. No, it was a nod
That's
to
why
Thanksgiving.
on
We-
Thursday, right?
A whole
It
turkey
didn't have a
I don't
breast.
have family here, so that's why. I
Oh,
spent
okay.
Thanksgiving by myself.
Oh, sorry to hear that. That's yeah. That's hopefully.
It's
Hopefully,
okay. It's fine.
yeah. I feel so
Normal.
When I lived in the US, I very much enjoyed Thanksgiving because it was another excuse for a big roast dinner, and I do love roast dinners. That's it was like, oh, we'll have one in November, and we'll have one in December. Yay! But not enough.
In London, we just have a Thanksgiving dinner every Sunday.
Pretty much. That's true. Absolutely.
We just have
you guys
Thanksgiving every Sunday.
in America, you guys roast things on other occasions?
I mean, the roast
like
yeah,
your-
4th of July.
like democracy?
No.
Institutions of government. You just keep them.
Like democracy.
You have a bonfire. You have a bonfire of civil liberties, don't you? That's what you're doing over there, goodness me.
I saw
Okay.
a roast of William Shatner before.
Right. He. Oh gosh, how would you get him in the oven?
The roast of Shatner.
Need a big
Oh,
oven.
Roast of Shatner,
Right.
roast of Shatner with some potatoes. Keep on roasting all these comedians, I'm sure.
Nice
Look,
spicy.
roast the turkeys. This is the thing, anti-comedians. Anyway, look, all right. Fourth thought of my day. Let's talk about deflecting blame. Has anybody ever thrown a blame ninja star at you, people, and you deflect? Do you consider yourself a master of deflecting the blame ninja stars?
I try to. Yeah.
You try to. I've noticed this, and you'll relate to this, Liquid Dick, is a lot of time you're saying to people, because here's an example. So I do like a swim class this is like a swim fitness class on a Wednesday. Oh, we've lost Rebecca. Oh no, yes, here she comes. Yeah. So and basically, we do this like lots of swimming. It's like fitness, swim, fitness. You get the idea, swimming and fitness. Anyway, so we also have like the fins, right? The fins that go on your feet. Right, that you kind of like, you basically to make you go faster through the water. Imagine these are my feet.
Flippers.
Flippers, some people, but
Yes.
that was a
There we
dolphin. No,
go.
fins, do a fin. So basically, the other week we had this thing where we were doing all these sprints. Effectively, there's like 100%. The guy is 100%. Give me 100%, and you have to do these really fast sprints backwards and forwards. But I've also got the fins on, so you're going pretty fast. And I found basically I got these kind of like, what do we call them? Like kind of sores down the side of the bottom underneath my ankles, right? Where the kind of the fin thing, the plastic had like worn into it. Basically, the next 3 days, I was like getting into the shower, like the hot water. Oh, I've got basically like a kind of a rubbing scar. Oh, I've suddenly got to watch toilet. What's going on? A kind of a rubbing scar.
Swimmer.
And so kind of unpleasant. And then the next weekend I went back, and as we started the session with the instructor, and I was saying, we did those. That was a good workout last week with the sprinting with the fins. But it really, it gave me these sores. It was quite painful. So and the guy, rather than kind of saying, "Oh, sorry about this," and oh no, that's your fins, like immediately deflected the blame, right? Rather than, not that I was accusing of anything. I was just kind of bring it up to kind of say, let's not do loads of super fast, flappy thing with the fins, right? But it was almost like I'd thrown a ninja star of like, oh, that was your fault. And it was like, oh, yeah, that's your fins, wrong shape. And it's just, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anytime people are like so defensive, aren't they? They're so defensive. Yeah, Meow is relating. Can you think of an example of when people have done that for you? They've deflected the blame.
Oh God. I don't know. It probably happens at
Are
work
you
all
aware
the
of
time.
Scenic Club?
Was that Scott at the Scenic Club?
No, that
People
was-
deflect the
that was
blame
a
here?
joke. That was a joke. It's an inside joke.
Okay, an inside joke. It's like a fist pumping inside joke. The fists were bumping
yeah,
inside there,
that's-
meeting in the diaphragm. Meeting in the diaphragm. Yes. Liquid Dick. Have you ever had to?
Why not?
For me though, I like taking blame. I like to think the buck stops here, right? Like if this is not funny, whose fault that? It's mine, right? It's mine. I'm not going to deflect. If any of you say that's not funny, I'm going to say, well, we need a. It is, or it does rely on the audience as well, of course. But we're in this together. Come on then. Okay. Hey, Chimas is here. Chimas. Yes. What a brilliant, beautiful man. You did your first gig last night, didn't you? In VR chat?
No.
Did you?
I was too late.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh no! Well. Again, you didn't deflect the. Look at this, brilliant man. He did not deflect the blame, did he? He just took that right. He took that right on the nose, didn't you? As if I was sort of fisting you
Your
right up
fault,
through your
Sam.
diaphragm.
That's why I was late. Yeah.
It's mine. It's my fault. It's my fault. I've always.
because of you.
Well, as I've long established, Pedal, with my wife, basically, it's always my fault. So this is the clear. This is it's a clear distribution of labor. You basically say my fault. Okay, well, that deflecting blame thing. Although say again.
Said you come too early. It's your fault.
Well, I usually say, well, that's you're too damn
Sorry, I wore the
sexy.
sexy lingerie. It's your fault.
You're too sexy for my car. Too sexy. No, right. Okay, well, let's move on to the fourth thoughts of your days. Yeah, the constant 8. I'm have to say, I'm still continuing to love the comedy gold that's into your jacket. What have you been celebrating Thanksgiving? Have you been like overthrowing a government? What have you been doing this week?
My girlfriend is sleeping right now here. I can't speak.
Okay, you can't speak. You've drugged her. Okay, so like, okay. I mean, okay. You're not allowed to use these day rape drugs. Really, but I understand it. We'll try and help. That sounds wrong. Who else have we got? Oh yeah, absolutely. We've got Ash 251020112. It seems like you've got your computer programming the matrix through the thing. Are you going to unmute and tell us about how your week's been going? Whether you've been giving thanks for anything? You've been having a burnout. You've been having a steak out there. Actually, talking about Thanksgiving. Was I saying this already about Thanksgiving? I was saying about the Thanksgiving is kind of like we don't really have Thanksgiving in the UK. Everybody knows we don't have Thanksgiving in the UK. It's sort of an American Canadian thing, and it's really basically papal. The reason is here the weather. It's just so boring. It's so grey. We've got nothing to give thanks for. Realistically, what we have in November, when the Americans are giving thanks, we basically have a week of complaining about our dentistry. Yeah, this like British dentistry. My goodness, stereotypically amongst the Americans, isn't it, Scott? Scott, you think of British people's teeth, Scott? Yes. What do you think? Well, if I say British people's teeth, what do you think?
Go to the dentist.
Yellow.
You think they should go to the dentist, and you're thinking, why are these British people not going to the dentist? No, it's because they're basically spending the week the last week in November saying, no, we will never have good as teeth as the Americans. We're so jealous of the American teeth. That's why they're so successful. We lost the empire because we didn't have the right teeth, did we? This is it, Steve, isn't it? We're basically here 100%. Languishing with our yellow, twisted teeth. Oh, look, Ash is doing the, I think he's turned himself to do his double fisting thing there. I told you, look, we'd see it eventually. The double fisting is going on right there. He's met himself in the diaphragm. That's what he's done. Yeah. Whoa. Okay.
We've got turkey for the teeth now, though.
Turkey for the teeth. Is that Diano? Turkey for the teeth? Teeth for the turkey? How does the turkey relate to the teeth? Is that, I mean, turkeys don't have teeth, do they? I think they just have that look.
That was not me, man. No.
Gina, not you. Chimus. What were you saying about turkeys and their teeth? You use your teeth to eat the
turkey for the teeth now, don't they?
They roast a turkey for the teeth. What?
No, they go to turkey for the teeth.
Sorry. You were talking about Turkey, the country, which I think is now called Turkey A, isn't it? Because they've specifically changed the name to avoid exactly that confusion. It was this issue that was with the Turkey A people. You understand this, right? They were so upset in comedy clubs at moments like this, people confusing their country with a flightless bird that's known for its stupidity. And they've said, no, we were going to be called Turkey A. So that's it. The British people going to Turkey A to get their teeth fixed. Actually, my sister, she had her teeth fixed recently. I mean, it's getting better. Anyway, so say again. A
in Turkey A.
In Turkey A. Yeah, well, no, she did it. I think locally with like a dentist or something. Anyway, all right. Fifth thought of my day. So
there's dentists in the UK.
So say again.
There's dentists in the UK.
I don't know. I mean, I'm perfectly happy to allow my sister to see a dentist without understanding how the system works. I don't know. Anyway,
it was a myth.
Myth, and it's like a unicorn. Yes. Some of you out there will be fucking those unicorns. No, I don't know. Could you fuck a unicorn? I guess you probably could. Anyway, look. So I want to talk again about ADHD. Right? Anybody here suffering from ADHD? Anybody? Any ADDs? Yeah, papal.
Probably
I wouldn't say suffering, but
yeah. So not suffering. Enjoying. Anybody here enjoying ADHD? Any ADSDs? Anybody? I've got a definition. Standard definition. It's not quite that. Diano, are you enjoying suffering? Living with, making up for, making promises about?
I am enjoying suffering.
Yeah, suffering. Well, I believe our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, said, suffer. Is that what he said? Enjoy suffering? I don't know. Turn the other cheek to suffer. I just feel like, really, I don't have ADHD. I'm just interesting and have a personality. That's what it is. If you haven't got ADHD, God damn it. I don't know. One of my friends has got the diagnosis and he's getting the drugs and he says it's great. And I'm just like, just enjoying the drugs. It seems wrong. I'm not sure. But so the other night we had a very, very rowdy live gig. This is on Tuesday in Harrow. And we had a very, very drunk second row. We had a very, very drunk second row. And so I was doing a lot of tech and, I had my friend who was doing the emceeing. And the woman in the second row, she could just not stop talking. And my guy MC friend on the stage was kind of like, no, I can't speak. And they were just going backwards and forwards, and the show couldn't even get started. And then I was there trying to say, look, we'll need to keep you quiet. And she was like, I've got ADHD. And I was kind of like, that's an interesting excuse, right? Because I think really the issue here, I said to her, isn't it that you're absolutely rat-arsed? Right, you've had 18 points, right? I don't know that the ADHD is getting a look in here, is it? It's the fact that you're absolutely, completely, and utterly plastered. That's what's doing this.
That's definitely the ADHD.
Yeah, definitely the ADHD. And the 8 lines of coke and that squirrel.
That's not matter. It's ADHD over.
ADHD. You can just sort of say it. Self-diagnosis. Oh God, I don't know. People say I'm paranoid, and I think it's basically a huge conspiracy, like basically for people to sell drugs. I mean, they've worked out they can't sell the drugs on the streets so well. They just like basically give you a diagnosis and get the drug. Okay, I'm not really. You're not really into this. Okay, fair enough. Has anybody on any good drugs recently? Anybody enjoying some drugs apart from the Rohypnol that Constantine's given to his lady friend? And anybody got any good drugs they like? What do you like in the drug world, Chimas?
I tried mushrooms the other day, first time.
Oh, did you? How was the mushrooms?
I almost had a bad trip.
Almost had a bad trip.
On pizza crust, mate.
Did it expand your mind? Did you have some good visuals? What did you have? That's the positive thing.
I had some pretty good visuals, but I almost lost it. I was watching David Attenborough and I started shitting myself with a polar bear.
Oh, don't do that, man.
That's a bad sign. Too real.
Don't watch
too real.
dude.
What was it when he was being cuddled by one of the gorillas? You were like, oh yeah. I don't know. I had a strange thing about like, would I mean, ladies, British ladies, do you find David Attenborough attractive? Do you know who we mean? Mystic Eyes is David Attenborough is the guy who's the older guy.
He's
I love. Yes, the gorillas have met each other and they've started to fist each other. They're doing it with it fisting internally. It's a strange ritual. It promotes bonding.
It's like
they're
porn
building
plus ASMR.
Sounds just like it.
It is. Yeah, I agree.
very calming, very soothing.
Yeah. But is it? I mean, in the same way that these sort of things. I mean, for ladies, like David Attenborough, Father Christmas. Is there a sort of like a zaddy thing in there? Have you heard this phrase, zaddy? It's like a sexy daddy. Is there a bit of a zaddy thing there? Would we say?
Oh God.
Yeah.
People are sort of shaking their heads. They're not really into that. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. Yes. There they are. Members of the Scenic Club standing around waiting for older comedian to say something funny. They're all getting a bit disappointed because it wasn't the most amazing comedy booby trap. It's like, I believe, the 163rd of the comedy booby traps. Anyway, sorry about David Attenborough. I do love a bit of David.
It's not bad.
That was good. That was
horse's
good.
penis. Anyway, right. Yes, there we go. Right.
Yeah.
So, I think we're on to, that was my 5 thoughts. We're on to the last.
Tansaku is David Attenborough. We've found out.
Tansaku is David Attenborough doing that. Actually, I've got this whole thing actually of. I got a new. I can do a terribly posh accent. No, it's like this. It's yes, actually, normally I speak like this, but just to get on with the common people, I sort of try and speak normally, like the other people do. But because you wouldn't accept me if you heard me speaking like this all the time, it would be terribly silly. No, not really. No, that's not my real voice. Which is my real voice? Which is my real voice? I don't know.
Pretty sure you're David Attenborough.
What was I going to do? I was going to say so say again.
I said, I'm pretty sure you're David Attenborough. I think we've figured that out now.
David Attenborough. Yes. Secretly, I want to make the world burn. Yeah. Sorry, no. But like the logic. Rebecca, have you had anything fun happen this weekend? What was the highlight of this weekend for you?
Nothing.
Nothing. I think there was something. I read in the subtext of the nothing. There was something.
Tell the truth. Go on.
No, nothing. Go on.
No, honestly, nothing. I'm not even going into it. No.
Talk more about Turkey, and we'll understand.
Is there anything you need to tell us?
No, nothing.
Stroking
No.
3 large turkeys in Rebecca's bedroom. She's keeping them as house pets because she believes in the sanctity of all. They are distant relations of her through her third grandma's baby cousin. There we go. Well, I think that was our comedy booby trap this evening. Let's reflect on what we learned. We learned that fisting is the way. That's right, internal fisting. God, it's the way to go. But that's because we're probably doing it because our parents are all related to each other. That's what can you do? All these hearts in emoji land. Goodness me, we need a new emoticon to go somewhere in between the thumbs up and the heart, and it's fists up. Yes, fisting. Deflecting blame. When you're getting fisting and it's not really feeling good, do you say it's someone else's fault, or do you take responsibility? Grind on that fist.
It's always someone else's fault.
I've clearly got ADHD. Or not. Who knows? But Dave says yes. The elder comedian suffering a nervous breakdown. It's his midlife crisis, but that's how he works through the ADHD without drugs. All right, well, that was your comedy booby trap. Let's have a big round of applause for yourselves. What an amazing audience you've been. Goodness me. Oh, yes, sugar and spice and all things nice. Fantastic. Let's go absolutely wild for Stephen and the Scenic Club who make all of this possible. Isn't it wonderful? Yes. And stick around because we'll be having Minus for Real with the cash prize game show. You lucky people. Yes, I'll be back in on Monday. At the earlier time, 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. EST, and then Wednesday, and I'll be in London out doing comedy hijinks on Tuesday and Thursday, and we've got a big pro gig on Friday, and I'll tell you all about it when I'm back in next week. That's about the size of it. Everybody, you remember we do also have the Unknown Theatre shows on Friday. They're great fun, and we always come and have our after party at the Scenic Club. You're beautiful people. I'll be out for high fives in a moo. Thank you and good night.